What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make arrows out of a 2x4. What I have here is pine. It's not necessarily ideal for making arrows, but it's what I got, and I've got some oil, so we should be just fine. I'm going to start by doing is rounding off these corners, and I'm going to use something called a shooting board to then plane the arrows into a cylindrical shape. So in that video, what I did was, let me just sand that down. Okay. If you see, right here it's a bit circular. It's because they have taken some sort of router. On all 2x4s it's like this, but they take a router and they route all the way down. So we just want to remove that edge. What I did was I took the table saw, cut an edge off, I set the depth a little bit thicker, and I just shaved a slice off maybe about that big, and it came out looking like this, which I then cut in half, so I now have two rods that I can turn into arrow shafts. So we take our rod, stick it in here like that, and I have a stop at the end. It's just another board screwed to it. But stick it in here like this, and what we're doing is we're taking this 4-sided board, we're turning it into an 8-sided board with this plane here. You just plane the top, turn it, plane it, turn it, plane it, and you keep repeating that process. Alright, so we've turned it into an 8-sided, and we're just going to keep going on these corners until it's completely cylindrical. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's close enough. So what you're going to do is you want to turn this 8-sided object into a 16-sided, and then from there you can just smooth it out. So end result is a bit something like this. Still got some hard edges on it, and normally what I do, if I had some, but I forgot, is I'd take some sandpaper, squeeze it real hard, and just kind of, you know, twist it up all the way down. But I don't have that, so I have a really fine grit sandpaper on here, and I'm just gonna slowly rotate it, and then bring it here, and slowly rotate it. It should work just fine. So here's the result. Still a bit rough, but it'll shoot. So for the knock, I kind of just drill a hole here. And it's not the greatest knock, but it works. And for the fletching, obviously I just use tape. So the arrow flies straight, my aim just kind of sucks. Only thing is, if you're gonna do this, I'd recommend using real feathers, because while the tape does work, it doesn't hold up. Eventually it does wear out way faster than actual feathers does. If I were to make actual arrows that I wanted to kill things with, I'd use turkey feather fletchings, and I make better nocks and use a real arrow point, but this actually flies straight. It doesn't warp and crack whenever you hit a solid surface on accident. One problem I have with it is the tip doesn't stick in the target very well, because it's just wood, so it blunts every time you hit a solid surface, but other than that, it works.